Okay, welcome to video number 5. Right, so at the end of the video number 4 we exported the rewritten article onto a text file. Right, it automatically exports onto a text file. You have no option as far as I know. Right, so then now we are not done yet because we have to do some last minute formatting or editing or whatever. Right, so you're gonna copy this, Control A to select all, Control C to copy, and then you paste it on Word, Control V. Right, and then now I'm going to talk about a few guidelines that I mentioned earlier in my while I was writing all those long emails. Right, now there are some things called keywords. Right, so basically a keyword is what you type. See, when you want to search for something, right, you type stuff onto the Google's search form, right, and those are called keywords. Right, so so initially when the internet came, right, as soon as the internet came, if you wanted to rank your websites on Google, right, then what people did was, so you can't rank your website for every word, right? So basically, let's say you made a web page on Sri Lanka, right, and you want Google to know that your web page is on Sri Lanka, right? So what people did was, people stuffed their pages with the keyword of interest as many times as possible, right? And Google immediately recognized, okay, this guy, he's talking about Sri Lanka in 10% of the words in the whole article, so this page must be about Sri Lanka, right? So if somebody does a search on Google for Sri Lanka, Google is going to bring my particular page onto the search findings, right, search results. So now after internet marketing came, right, people tried to stuff their pages with keywords, which is called keyword stuffing, right, so that Google will bring their pages onto the search results. Now unfortunately, when you overdo it, Google now actually the rules have changed now, right? So when you overdo it, Google immediately punishes you, right? And it's called keyword stuffing. So there is a particular rule that we have to adhere to, which is a 1% density of keywords, right? Now when you write articles on reverse cell phone lookup, in your natural writing there are a few things that you tend to repeat more than 1%, right? Now before that, I just noticed that there were 367 words in this article, right, which is way too much. So I'm gonna have to cut that down, right? I'm gonna have to bring that down to about say less than 300, right? So how am I gonna do it? Let's see. I can remove all the blah blah blah, right? Right, so you can straight away take out this, which brought it down to 348 words, right? And then you can remove this part, which brought it down to 334 words. for this sentence. It's brought it down to 312. Okay, so basically that's brought the word count down to 312, which is reasonable, but ideally you should aim for something like 300, right? So let's get back to the keyword rules that I was talking about, right? So basically I have seen that certain words I tend to repeat too many times, right? An obvious one would be cell phone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press Control H, and I'm gonna see how many times I have repeated cell phone, right? So I'm gonna say highlight all. The options for you might be different if you are using something other than Office 2007, right? So I see that I've used the word phrase cell phone 6 times, but I'm only allowed to use it 3 times because this is a 300 letter, a 300 word article, right? So I have to change that. So one way of doing it is cell phone is same as cellular phone, right? And then oops, they vanished. Where were the other guys? There's another cell phone there, so I'm gonna make that also cellular phone. Then I'm gonna make another couple mobile phone. Well, reverse mobile phone. Well, to be honest, I don't make this mistake anymore because I'm conscious about how many times I've written cell phone. So when I write, if I write cell phone once, I write it again immediately so that I know, okay, I'm done with my 2 times. Because if I'm gonna be less than 300, I can only repeat it twice, right? So I've done it twice. Then next time I'm gonna use cellular phone. I'm gonna use it twice again, and then I'm gonna use mobile phone. I'm gonna use it twice again, and if I have to still use the phrase, I'm gonna call it wireless phone, right? So that way you can use it up to 8 times. So I check again. Looks like I'm fine. See, I've brought it down to 2 times, right? And then another common one is phone number, right? And I've got phone number here once. This is telephone number, that's fine. Telephone number is different from phone number. Phone number again, phone numbers, right? Phone numbers is different from phone number. So I'm actually fine, right? Because I've written phone number only twice. Okay, another common one could be white pages. Highlight all, close. I think I have to clear the highlighting of the earlier one. White pages. Oh, nothing matched my criteria because I didn't talk about white pages here. Sorry, I forgot. And then there was one more thing that I wanted to show you. Phone book. Highlight all. What? Something wrong with this? Phone directory.